Good afternoon. ELBC Radio, 7th of December. We're checking the days to Christmas. 18 days to Christmas. My Christmas on you. Welcome to the National Radio. Merry Christmas. Prosperous New Year. A lot of things going on in the Christmas, but let's be happy. We done elections October 10. We had another elections November 14. That was the first round with 20 presidential candidates, and then the second round November 14 with just two candidates. Two candidates turned out to be current President George Manawia of CDC and President-elect Joseph Human Boyka of the Unity Party. The Unity Party is forming its government now. Owner librarians will be in the government, like the CDC government. Owner librarians were in the government. And so the Unity Party government will be librarians. Welcome to the show. President Weah has just left Asia, Dubai, where he went for the climate change conference, COP28. And President Joseph Human Boyka is in the United States of America. Vice President Jeremiah Cohen is coming back from Ghana tomorrow to Liberia. Tomorrow, the National Elections Commission will be certificating, the guests can come, yes, thank you. The National Elections Commission will be certificating 73 representatives. We know that all 73 are qualified for certification until the court otherwise rule out any candidate. The speaker election is coming up on the second working Monday in January when the legislatures meet. And we also know that the National Elections Commission will certificate 30 senators. We heard today that Senator Moses Colley or Senator candidate Moses Colley withdrew his case against Cyrus Momoa in Lofa County. Good news for Liberia, peaceful resolution of the Lofa crisis. So Lofa has a new senator, Cyrus Momoa, with no legal restriction. A lot of things happening in Liberia. But again, we're here to talk about Liberia. We're here to talk about peace. I have a guest, Robert S.M. Bimba. He will tell us the meaning of SM. He will be on the show shortly. And also Rebecca Holden, a Hollywood actress and a Goodwill ambassador. They'll be on the national radio and television shortly. So welcome to the show, the Bumper Show. Let's have a wonderful time here on ELBC Radio, the national broadcaster of the country. I will shortly introduce my guests, and so please stay tuned. So a lot is going on in Liberia. It's about peace. It's about Liberia. It's about the country of our nativity. Welcome to the show, Maryland County, Grand Creek County, Sino County, River G County, Grand Jida County, River Says, as well as Grand Bassa, Magibi, Sino, Bond, Bombing, Lofa, Nimba, Grand Kitman, Babalu, and Bombing County. Welcome, my own Bond County. Welcome to the Bumper Show here. We're here until 5 o'clock. We have our guests. We'll shortly introduce our guests on the show. We're trying to get set. Rebecca Holden is a Hollywood actress. Good to have her here in our studios. We'll shortly put her on the television as well as you hear on the radio. And then we have Robert S.M. Bimba. He will tell us, Bishop, he will tell us more about his ministry, his organization. That's coming up shortly. My name is Isaac Red. I'd like to thank Anthony Armand, and on the social media is Damawa Fofana and all the folks who organize this program. It's about Liberia. The president-elect is in the United States of America. He's coming back shortly. The president of Liberia is coming from Dubai, and he has gone for a climate change visit. And also tomorrow, all candidates qualified, elected, will be certificated by the National Elections Commission of Liberia. We'd like to say that. And our national language radio, FM 97.7, will shortly be on the air, 100% language radio in the vernaculars of Liberia. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Liberia. Welcome, the oldest African country. Welcome, Liberia is a land of pride. The Supreme Court of Liberia decided Koji appearance in court case, and the National Elections Commission urges political parties to insist on ombudsman appointment And what next? The National Elections Commission will certificate candidates elected tomorrow at its headquarters in Sinker. LSCC Board of Commissioners hits back at Senator Darius Dillon, says the commission maintains and declare asset period to the confirmation. New born lawmaker Eugene Colley reaffirms support to Fonatic Kofa's speaker's bid, and many other representatives elect and current representatives says they will also support Fonatic Kofa to be the speaker. So Musability, Fonatic Kofa, Richard Kong are those persons who are contending to be speaker of the 55th legislature. Now let's go straight into the business here. We're talking about Liberia, we're talking about peace, and I like to go straight to my guests. I have two persons on the show, a Liberian, right? A Liberian, Bimba. Bimba is a bishop. He will be on the show, and he's Robert S. Bimba. Rebecca Holden, you an American?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm from Texas.
Texas.
But I live in Los Angeles, where my career is based.
All right, Los
and
Angeles.
Nashville, where I record music.
Los Angeles near Las Vegas. That's
yes.
the same.
Los Angeles is in California. That's where Hollywood is.
All right. So I will talk to you more about your presence in Liberia, what you came for.
Certainly.
Let me start with the Bob. Robert?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm Bishop Robert Bimba, the president for the Destined for Greatness Global Conference. And we are here this week. Been running a series of conference that ends tomorrow. It's called under the theme Beyond Self. And we have 15 nations that have gathered from Norway, from Israel, from Kenya, from Cameroon, from Guinea, Sierra Leone, and other nations that are here. And have been a great time building capacity of church leaders and policy makers, and also providing a crusade at the Jacobtown football field and providing free medical services to people, targeting like 1,000 people in the area of eye, in the area of blood grouping, diabetes, malaria, and also we'll be providing also a Christmas gift to orphans on Saturday and to the elderly as well. So it's been an impactful week, and also providing awards. So we partnership with the Star Foundation International based in the U.S., headed by Scherer, and they just provided the Heroes of Humanity Award yesterday to Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Joey Howard Taylor. And last night there was a dinner held by the Christian community where they also awarded the President of this Republic, His Excellency George Manawia. The Flame of Peace Award is a prestigious award that comes only to presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens around the world. And the president for that foundation provided it, and also to the former president. So Liberia has just been blessed in this week with so many good things and so many other opportunities from our different development partners. But it's good to be here, sir.
So Destined for Greatness Global Conference. You say a whole lot right now, right? You gave the Peace Flame of Award,
yep.
The Vice President, the President, you're giving her gifts, and then Saturday you're doing something. So you say a lot just in maybe 60 seconds or maybe less than 60 seconds. So I appreciate it. I will come back for the details of some of the information, Bishop Robert. But let me now have you say something about your presence in Liberia. First time?
First time to Liberia. I've been to Africa before, but this is my first time in the beautiful country of Liberia, and I have enjoyed the warm hospitality and such a warm welcome from all the Liberian people and from Bishop Bimba here, who's with me, and it's just an honor to be here and to forge the friendships with all of the Liberian people.
Forgive me when I say Arabi, right? You know Arabi? Rebecca is Arabi. You know that? All right.
Rebecca Holden is not in it.
Okay. So first time in Liberia.
First time in Liberia, yes.
And where did you go in Africa before?
Ethiopia and Egypt. Yes,
Ethiopia, Egypt.
I was with an organization who promoted a lot of medical aid during the famine.
So you've been in North Africa and East Africa.
Yes.
Now you come to West Africa.
That's correct.
First time in Liberia.
And I am experiencing the joy of the Liberian people. They have such a joyful spirit. And I feel the love and the kindness here. And it's just a marvelous thing.
So you are the head of delegation?
Sir?
Are you the head of the delegation?
I'm here with the CEO of our foundation, the STARS Foundation, and I'm very honored to be the international ambassador for the STARS Foundation and promoting World Orphans Day. We give humanitarian aid and help orphans around the world. World Orphans Day is the second Monday every November of every year, and we give humanitarian aid. They've actually raised $115 million in goods in kind for orphans in the past decade.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you
for your contribution to humanity.
It's a privilege.
How's the CEO doing? How is the CEO doing?
Oh, she's doing great. Cheryl Piggott, she came with me on this trip.
Why is she not on the camera?
She should be. She very much should be. But she was last night at the Flame of Peace Awards where I performed.
So when you say the CEO is in the country and
Yes.
the CEO is in the studios and not on the radio, the listeners are like, oh, why she wouldn't say anything to us? But never mind.
She presented some of the awards last night. We did that together. We were honored to
Wonderful.
give the Flame of Peace
Wonderful.
Awards and Pastor Bimba here also received the Humanitarian Award. He's very modest. He wouldn't tell you that, but he also received
All
the
right.
award along with the
You know-
president and vice president.
Oh, that's wonderful. When you were speaking on this radio,
Yes.
you were speaking to the country.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in the square meters or the square miles of the country are listening to you and they're watching you in the diaspora.
Well, I must tell everyone thank you, and thank you for the warm welcome. I feel the grace and the peace and the love and the kindness from the Liberian people. I got to experience that, a little bit of that last night, and I'm looking forward to it again tonight at the crusade. I hope everyone will
Where?
come out for the beautiful
Jacobtown
crusade.
Football Field. Jacobtown Football Field.
okay.
There is a massive crusade going on. She'll be ministering tonight and performing at the Jacobtown Football Field.
Oh,
right
okay.
in Jacobtown.
We'll talk about that a lot, right? That means that was the last crusade for your presence in Liberia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, then.
Yes, I sang
You're
and
giving a
performed
gift on
last.
Saturday.
Mhm.
So let's take it one by one. We have a lot of persons listening outside Monrovia, Painesville, and in the Jacobtown belt. And they want to,
Wow, you have a large audience.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
but you will know from the call. We will open the lines and they will interact with you. Let me go to you, Bishop Robert Bimba. What is it that you get out of this? Because sometimes you put in, you support the people, the offerings, but something you want out of it. Christ humanity. You want love. You want peace. What is the mission of what do you want to achieve after all of your engagements from the 6th of December on the 4th?
Yeah, we've been there since the 4th of December
To the 9th? To the 9th.
Yes.
6th to the 9th.
Yeah.
What do you get out of all the humanitarian service you're giving the people?
So what we get out is fulfillment and to see the name of the Lord being lifted up. That's what we get out of it, because the team is beyond self. It's not about us. It's about serving people. So what we teach people is you have to empty yourself of yourself. You have to don't put your interest like our president did. He did not put his interest first. He put the country interest above his personal interest. And the God we serve, Jesus, teaches us to go beyond self. So our benefit from this entire process is the fulfillment, to see lives change, to see the narratives of a lot of people move from poverty, come to a better life because they have been capacitated. They have been introduced to new opportunities that they never had before. They have met other partners, build the bridges, build the networks, and just bring smiles on people's face. So when I walk and see what God is doing, the number of souls that God saved, the miracles that are happening, and it brings me joy that God can choose a country like Liberia to host all these world leaders that are here. In this week, we also have His Excellency Elisa Moody Sandberg from Israel, who is a former member of the council speaker, deputy speaker, and other actors. So that's what I get from it. So that's really what I get to see the changes and see people telling God thank you and seeing people having access to what they never had access to.
Okay, so we'll open the lines. You'll hear people call in to give their own reaction to what you're doing for the country. Okay. But I'd like to get a little humanly reaction. You're planning your flight to Liberia, right? You're planning your air flight. Mm-hmm. And Liberia is going to elections. You're looking at Africa. After elections, sometimes it's violence. And you're planning your accommodation, your programs. Well, credit to you that you're coming to a country that will be in post-election euphoria, post-election activities. Didn't you get any fear that the election comes and then there will be an outbreak of violence and you will get caught up while you were in the country? You understand the question?
So he's concerned whether was there any fear when you were coming to Liberia?
Fear?
The election just ended.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I mean, we had been in touch with Pastor Bimba before, and I knew his spirit, and I felt nothing but love and kindness from the Liberian people. I've traveled all over the world alone, so I'm pretty fearless. I've worked all over the world. I was on a television show that was I'm very blessed in that the Lord has blessed me with a wonderful career and with a television show that was syndicated in 200 countries around the world. It opened many doors for me. I've performed all over the world and had wonderful opportunities, and I look at the opportunity to travel and to meet new people and to forge new friendships as a joyful thing, as an adventure. So I have no fear. I'm in God's hands. Okay. God has good care of me.
But you pray about coming before.
Oh, of course. Of course.
No fear.
We are in the palm of God's hands.
That's it.
We are doing God's work.
Amen.
This is God's mission. And I fear not.
But you've gone to 200 countries before, and you've gone to different environments, volatile, violent. But again, the devil is always there, basically to tempt God's people.
I think God gives us a brain, and He guides us to be wise.
Speak to the mic. Okay.
He guides us to be wise and to use the wisdom that He's given us and discernment, and to travel with wisdom, but also to not fear.
Yes.
And I look at this opportunity to be here as a tremendous opportunity to broaden our horizons and to achieve goals that are personal goals for all of us here that are involved in the Destined for Greatness. We want to launch friendships and relationships with the Liberian people.
All right. Destiny for Greatness, and it's a wonderful time. We'll have these folks from the United States of America. You say you're from Texas?
Yeah. Texas.
And yes. You're welcome. You're doing oil in Texas.
What?
Petroleum. Oil.
Oh. All right. Yes.
So
it's known for that. You're yes. Exactly right.
So, but you live in California.
I live in California and Nashville because I recorded for a recording label, and all of my band and musicians were out of Nashville, so I still have family there.
So you're from Texas, and you're in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And you're actress.
Yes.
What do you do?
And I actually began my career in New York City.
Wow.
Yes. So I was studying my music
from the Bronx.
New York City. Huh?
From the Bronx?
No, actually Manhattan. And I studied privately with a teacher from the famous Juilliard School of Music.
Wow.
So music is my background.
Have you come to identify any potential or talented Liberian musician, your background from Holden, growing up? Have you seen any kid sing and say, look, I'm going to work with this kid to develop that person's career, that you make an impact on a musician here?
Do I feel like...
Have you seen a musician, a child that you want to exploit the person's potential and build them up to be a musician like you?
Well, I think our goal in life is to touch other lives. Okay. You know, God gives each one of us our own individual and unique abilities, gifts, and talents. And then I believe that he plants our dreams in our hearts. He plants that little seed for you to follow his will and use those God-given gifts and abilities and talents to make a difference in this world and to bless the lives of others.
All right.
And that's what we're to do.
To touch the lives of others, make an impact, and leave your footprints in the sense of time.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you. So, Robert, what do we expect? You have a miraculous service when tonight?
You have a crusade, it's an ongoing crusade in Jacobtown at Jacobtown Football Field.
It ends when?
It ends on Friday. It runs on 5 p.m.
So here am I, or maybe somebody who listening to the radio wants to come. What some miracle? What's going to happen? What is it?
There is always a miracle. Wherever God is, miracle is associated with the God we serve. He's a God of miracle. He's a God of signs and wonders. And then, I mean, you all are welcome. The entire country is welcome. People have been pulling in their multitudes of people since Monday. You are welcome to another be a powerful ministration. We have one of our a guest minister from Cameroon will be ministering tonight as well, powerfully. And then also we have Rebecca will be ministering with a 100 mass choir, peace choir, comprising of different churches that put together to be singing tonight. Might is on how great thou art. Come and hear that. The blood of Jesus.
You want me to find that song right now?
God. Oh, how great thou art.
Wow.
And
I
I'm
should
telling
find that.
You gotta find that song because I mean, just proclaiming to the nations and to the earth how great thou art. I mean, he's so great. I mean, we can just easily.
You want to? I can find it right now.
Oh my!
You want to do it first? How great thou art.
I'm going to sing that.
Please do that. Tonight. Please do that now, please.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the world thy hands have made.
I see the star, I hear the rolling thunder. Oh my God!
My heart
throughout the universe. I wish I could find that song, but your voice so thunderous, so amazing, and I think I'm really want to go to see the show tonight.
Well, I'll sing. How great thou art tonight at the crusade.
And that's going to move some souls.
Okay.
Yes.
That's going to touch some lives.
Yeah.
Beyond self.
See, I grew up in Texas.
The team is what?
Beyond self.
Beyond self.
So I grew up singing in church.
Yeah.
And playing the piano in church. And my favorite songs, although I've sung so many different genres of music, from pop and classical and country and big band and contemporary Christian, but my favorite kind of music that touches my soul is the old traditional gospel.
Oh,
amen.
Go down, Moses. Go down,
you come on stage with me tonight. We'll sing a duet.
But I hope you can have some Liberian songs. You want to hear this? Are you hearing this?
And the music of Liberia is so joyful.
Okay.
In fact,
so you're going to have some traditional singers there tonight too, to blend your Western music and the Liberian song, Bishop?
Yeah. So the mass choir will be doing several music, all right, so worship songs. But together with her, they'll be doing How Great Thou Art and the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
And which that is so powerful because people need to understand we are saved by the blood of the Lamb. And where we are as a country, as a people, is because of Jesus. There is no political party, no government working.
The telephone lines are already blinking. Yeah. People who are listening to the show are already.
I just wanted to also share this with you.
Please do
that. The Star Foundation International brings another new big opportunity to this country. When we talk with the CEO this afternoon, and she said, I can say this, so I'm saying it based, I got the permission. Part of what they are saying, they are encouraged. and they want to see how they can support. They want to invest, up to $1 million plus in goods and that they can ship over to this country. But we have a responsibility for whatever they ship to make sure that it goes free. That is not to be sold. And next, not only that, but we're responsible to take care of the clearing. So we're going to work this with other government officials and other people in different counties, because this is the purpose of the kingdom, is to go beyond self. So it's not what. So they want to give it. They want to mobilize these resources. It will be shoes. It will be items of all of them, to give it to orphans, to school, to people who need it, and they can take advantage of it, because there's no better time than this, and we are destined for greatness in the Abiding Divine Fellowship. We partner with the Christian community to make sure that they have this in the right people's hands. And we're grateful to God for you, Rebecca, for being the Goodwill ambassador for Star Foundation and having interest in what God is doing, not just in Liberia.
What's the name of the CEO again?
Cheryl Parker.
Cheryl Parker, Star Foundation.
Yeah.
She almost spoke. She's in the studios with us. Yeah, I hope the camera will just capture her. I hope she can get camera. She's in the studios, Sharon Parker and Rebecca Holden, who's the Goodwill ambassador. Let me go to the social media quickly. People are watching this online. Jacob Timan, what a wonderful song with sweet voice. They was praising you. Thomas Gotowi says, watching you from Riverside County. Bishop Bimba knows Riverside very well. Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I'm watching you from Dubai. Somebody watching from Asia. And Princess Jala, amen, following the show from Nimba. And then Henry B. Carter. Henry is in Jacobtown. I'm sure he goes. Henry, I hope you're going to be to the Crusades tonight. He's Henry B. Carter, closely watching. Ashapon, Ernestine, 14 Thursday, all right. And then Roger Pickman, America Loves Rebecca. Keep singing. Oh, somebody watching you. Somebody knows you from America. They're watching you on the shore.
That's the husband of the CEO.
Are you joking?
That's the CEO husband.
Oh, how you got that quick? What's his name again? Roger Piggott?
Yeah.
Roger Piggott, Cheryl's husband. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's watching the show, and America is watching. You know what he says? Wonderful time to have your husband.
And what they are doing during this time of their visit, the entire conferences will be screened to 50 million households in America and Canada and the UK.
Oh, wonderful.
It bringing visibility to this country.
Wonderful.
And showing the goodness of the Lord that's come out of Liberia.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. How great I am. Yeah. Somebody listening to you singing, and then they're so amazed.
I hope everyone will come out to the crusade tonight.
Everyone can come, but at least
they have the permission to come.
All right. So everyone got the permission to come. I know the traffic tonight we're going to be huge. So we'll open the lines shortly so you hear from the people who are watching, people who are listening, and they're so interested in the amazing things you're saying about the gifts, the humanitarian concern, the orphans, and everything. But it was a wonderful time to have you folks here. I will now try to open the lines shortly. But one thing I need to do is to go to this. When we're on the radio, people are sponsoring the show. We know to do our commercial. So let me just do this one quickly.
Something my airport is deceiving me. Now what happened? Gas star 352 hash on your Lone Star number and select data bono. I want to see something. What? Like only 50 cents for 400 megabytes for one whole day? Oh, okay, let's check the weekly. But I see $2 for 2.2 gig, $5 for 6.5 gig, and $10 for whole 15 gig. I see. You get $20 US for 25 gigabytes for 1 month too. But we say the data too plenty man for small man. Let me buy my own quick before they can change their mind. The good thing about the owner data can stay long. Nobody can be sucking it.
Dial star 352 hash to enjoy the best data offers that last longer for Smama. Data that life.
Oh, welcome back to the Bumper Show. Today is Thursday, the 7th of December. Merry pre-Christmas to you, wonderful people of Liberia. I know Rebecca and Sharon will probably say pre-Christmas to all of you and Happy New Year. But we're about to open the telephone lines. Those of you who've been listening to the show, who've been inspired, moved, or touched by the utterances of Bishop Robert Bimba and Rebecca Holden, you can come and express yourself. Talk to us. Let's talk on 0886-517-82 or 0880-514-096. That's the ELBC regular number. And we have the lines open for you. You want to be to the show tonight? Just tell us how much you touch, how much you are involved. They said they have a discernment that peace is upon the nation.
Yeah.
And they are going to deliver and work with you for peace. The only time you can have some prosperity and have all that you wish for is when you have some peaceful environment. Hello and welcome to the telephone, to the show here. I just want you to lower lower your phone, and then we have American National listening so that you speak, calmly and she understand.
Actually, I want to say congratulations to the evangelist in the studio guest today, and we'll be happy to meet her today at the center. I want to say thank you to her also.
Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, that's from where I followed the decision, but it was running on my phone, so I
sorry.
don't understand.
Okay, sorry. Let me hear from you. Hello? Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Solomon Escoli, and I call you from Banga City.
Good to have you from Banga, County, Central Liberia. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Let me say congratulations to the studio guests. I listen to them closely. I think God is mightily using them. I just want to appreciate them so much for the show. And though the area is far from us, we'll be in spirit with them and prayer with them. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for calling from Banga, County.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. From Banga, County, we had that caller. Let me go to the telephone line. We have a couple of callers coming in. He says he's in Banga far away, but he's going to be with the... Hello, let me hear you. Hello? 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 Your monitor is so loud and it's being distortive. We can't continue with you. So we had a call in from Bunk County. Let me go to the telephone line to talk to this caller. Sima lost the caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah, I'm Gabriel Junior calling from Maryland County.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm so grateful to the Almighty God to hear our sister calling from America, having a fusion.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to encourage us to recruit some of our traditional mothers that sing the gospel music well from Liberia, and also some of the youngsters. Yeah, I would like to recommend to her so that she will be able to recruit them, to carry them, train them, so that they will be able to write their music correctly.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Call from which part of Maryland?
And she should also sing a music to pray for peace that will continue in Liberia.
All right.
Peace that will continue in Liberia.
Yes,
because the peace started already. It should continue. It shouldn't stop.
Thank you, sir.
The new government.
Which part of Maryland you call from?
I call from Maryland County.
Which part of Maryland?
I call from Harper Highway, Barricade Harper Highway.
All right, Barricade Harper Highway. So, Robert Bimba and Madam Rebecca. So we have like 3 or 4 callers. I hope you heard them clearly or understood them. Now you're hearing them but understanding. I'll come to you, Robert. Maybe you needed emphasize more because you understand the Liberian palace. But one of the callers said you recruit Liberian traditional music singers to carry them or to train them here to sing good.
Oh, I think they're wonderful singers. Last night, was it last night? No,
Yeah,
the
last
night
night.
before. I'm getting my time all turned around. But when I came from the airport, there were wonderful dancers and singers out welcoming me.
Okay.
And there's such a joy in their music because that represents their spirit. And I was just so touched and so moved by that. And the music is the expression of what's inside of us.
Yeah. But did the CEO see them too?
What?
The CEO, did she see them?
Oh, yes, she saw them too. We came together from
She was
America.
moved. She was moved by what?
Absolutely. How could you not be?
All right. All right. So, Robert.
Yeah, so part of the process is some of the concerns that some of the callers raise, that you will be able to raise some Liberian gospel artists, or where you'll be able to mentor some people knowing your own background and what you guys, that's something you opt for. And most of them congratulated you and they were grateful that you are in the country and hearing you and what God is doing. They were excited about what God is doing.
I think that would be a wonderful, wonderful joy to mentor young people here. I have a heart for young people. My mother had a school, a preschool, and all the children could read before they even got to first grade. So I think when you start out with music and learning and reading and so on at a young age, it just enhances your whole growth and development as you go through life. I am involved with an organization in LA called the Get Together Foundation. It's all musicians and the best touring and studio players in Los Angeles. And we have a music program for young people because I think it is our God-given duty to pass along our gifts to the next generation.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
A God-given duty to
Yes.
pass your gift to the young generation. Don't be mean with your knowledge. Share your knowledge.
Absolutely.
So Rebecca Holden is here in the studio, Goodwill ambassador, an actress who is from Texas and lives in California and Los Angeles, California. And they are in the country with the CEO,
Cheryl Pickett.
All right. And so we appreciate more calls from you. Give a feedback or give a reaction to the presence of these wonderful folks from the United States of America who are, if you were to choose a country in Africa to be a citizen, would that be Liberia?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
You will be
from the warmth and generosity that I've experienced since I got here 2 days ago. I am overwhelmed.
When you go back?
The 10th?
Yeah.
The 10th.
So the 9th will be your last event. The crusade runs up to the last.
That's right.
Up to
And
the
we're
9th.
going to visit an orphanage here, as I understand
Where?
it as well. I
Yeah.
believe on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday we'll do some visit the farm and visit some other schools and see other sites. So they have our understanding, and this is what is important. They have been supporting. They have sent millions of dollars investment into this country over the last 3 years through another organization that they have been helping to provide shoes to people, to orphans in Liberia.
Wow.
So I mean, so it's not something.
1.3 million
I
in
hope-
shoes.
3 million shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.3 million in
How
shoes.
I didn't get one?
It was not meant for you.
We'll save a pair for you.
I know. So let me go to the social media where I left. The last person who called was who texted us on the show. There's a lot of people now are going to the show after I left. Roger Pickett, America Loves You. I've come to Comic Nippon. I'm watching you from Massachusetts, the USA. Henry B. Carter, great song. Sounds like angelic.
Oh, that's
How
very
great I am.
sweet. I love singing for the Lord.
Right, great. Louis Gay, I'm watching you from Roberts International Airport, Lower Maghibie County. Michael Bimba says, watching you from EAWA Junction. Thank you, Uncle. That's your family?
Son, yeah.
Your son. Oh, your son is watching the show. That was Michael K. Bimba watching Robert Bimba. And Thompson Jibba I hope I called the name correct. Watching you from Lawala Zoo. Oh, my own town. Somebody's watching from Lawala Zoo. Lufa County. Oh, Lomagiti. Yanae. Oh, my wonderful people of Lawala Zoo and Angla Zoo. Christopher Fawn is watching me from Secrepi, watching the show. Michael Bimba said, good job, Uncle Robert. Becky Tamba, watching you from Louisiana, USA.
Neighbor of Texas.
How come you did you send this information around?
Yeah.
I think so, because a lot of people watching from the USA today. We're talking peace. We're talking about beyond you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The team
Being selfless.
selfless. It's not about you.
Yes.
It's about the next person.
Yes.
Right? Nobody
Yes.
knows tomorrow.
Blessing the lives of others.
Wow.
Through love, hope, generosity, kindness.
Okay. Star Foundation.
Yes.
Wonderful intervention in Liberia. Thank you so much. Which part of Liberia outside Monrovia do you invest all of your potential in terms of doing education for people? Where do you want to settle?
So the Star Foundation is now opening an office, so she's working through partners. So Destined for Greatness is becoming one of the partners of Star Foundation.
Is that the same for Star Foundation, connected or related, or with the former First Lady, now Vice President? Is that the same Star Foundation?
No, the Star Foundation International is based in the U.S. So
You don't have a local office now?
no.
Oh,
So they work through partners. So part of the work was to come on the ground and see the opportunities that year, how they can forge good and healthy relationship. And part of their work, and what is important for people to understand, they are not trying to change anything about the name, but just trying to come alongside and push people into their destiny.
okay.
And we think that's very important. Like
Oh.
she can agree.
I got caught. I got carried away by the telephone from the internet.
Yeah.
Not knowing the local callers are on my back. They're banking on me. Hello. Too many calls coming in. I look at the telephone and I miss them. Hello. I'll come to you. Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I am
Speaking from where? Go ahead.
Bimba and the guest from America. Meaning when she was singing Amazing Grace, I was so touched when I was a little boy in Tapeta. The American missionaries that we had, those are the music, the signs those days. And so I'm so touched. And really the mission. Our areas now in Liberia, for them to be so brave to come, brave the storm with the word of God. I know God, according to Mrs. Holden, God is actually working in them, and so they are not afraid, because the Bible says, "Fear not, for I am with thee." Surely God is with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So you're calling from Nimba right now?
No, I'm calling from
Peace Island.
behind the ministerial complex, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you. He said he grew up in Nimba, so I just got. Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, hello. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Jefferson Visa here. I call from Saralab, Waterford, Bum County.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. You are live on Radio Quagga 2.4. I just want to tell the Mediterranean and our bishops, thank you, because the Bible says, "Seek ye the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and every other thing to follow." So I'm kind of asking them that to continue, and also to become also in Sarala Bum County too, because we too are disabled people. We need the word of God. There's so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Other friends too need the word of God. So when they are Mediterranean, I kind of asking them to do a favor too, because the Bible says to give to people that will not give you nothing but God will get a reward. So
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So now a lot of other persons called Robert and Rebecca. They're saying you should come back. You should not stay in Jacob Town. You should go back to the interior, go outside Monrovia, right?
This is a very exciting thing, because we plan to launch the Flame for Peace concert tour, and we intend to do just that and see more places in Africa. We can accomplish so much more in partnership.
Yeah.
Because when we collaborate, it's limitless what we can do. And like in the United States, the Stars Foundation partners with the All for One Foundation in Los Angeles. We're doing a big concert tour, a concert event in March of this next year, and we intend to do a whole concert tour partnered with Pastor Bimba and his Destined for Greatness organization, and because we can do more together.
Yeah,
So
we can do more together.
it's beyond you.
Yes.
Do more together.
Yes.
And reaching out to the people all over the country.
Yes.
So if you went to other parts of Liberia, you will forget about Monrovia. You don't want to stay in Monrovia. You need to go to the countryside.
I look forward to that. I will be excited about coming back.
Pastor Bishop Robert Bimba knows that inauguration is January. Right after inauguration, the country opens up. People go out about the country freely. So you please come back, in 6-9 months and go out there. Go to Lofa, go to Nimba, go to Bong, go to Bassa, go to Bagibi, Bapulu.
Thank you.
The more he knows that more. I really want to say
Thank you for the invitation. I will be back. And I must say, last night at the Flame of Peace Awards dinner,
where do you hold it?
I sang and I got many invitations.
Where was that?
Cameroon.
Hotel Boulevard.
Oh, the Flame of Honor.
Peace Award.
I
was going to the president.
Was the former first lady and now vice president there?
No.
She received an award.
She received it, including President Weah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody's too far.
Yes.
All right. So let's continue to recognize where peace is, where the free environment is, and let's continue to do business for Jesus.
Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, please. I want to know, Mr. Ray or Jala Griffith. I want you to end the statement. Go to Lofa, Bapulu, all the area. Please let you end it by calling Maryland.
So, okay, thank you for adding that. So, Robert, you call the rest of the counties. I call Lofa, Maryland, Nimba, Bon. I didn't call Maryland, so the guy on my back.
The man protest. You got to add your counties there.
You can be assured, Pastor Bimba will work some plans out for the crusade.
Yeah.
To reach out to all parts of Liberia. Liberia should be your home, and he can tell you more. So let me close the show now.
Okay.
Oh my God! People are just calling in. People are just calling.
That's so nice.
Let me close the show, and by getting some final words. Sorry, we couldn't get the CEO to talk on the show here. But it's okay. We can keep talking and have an interview with her for our post. Show broadcast.
And it's not goodbye. It's just until we meet again.
That's it. So it's not a goodbye. So in other words, they are coming back.
I've always heard this. Don't say goodbye until we meet again.
Yes.
Yeah. So we wish you a wonderful time in Town on the crusade ending.
Thank you. I'm having a ball.
Oh, that's a ball for Jesus, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Let's conclude the show.
Your parting words and what do you have to say in conclusion?
I just want to bless all the people who are listening today. We just send our love and our friendship out to you, and I look forward to seeing you all again. May God continue to bless this beautiful country and all of its citizens, and I look forward to seeing you all again.
All right.
Yeah, so again, all of you guys are invited tonight, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Jacobstown football field. Rebecca Holden, the gospel, the Hollywood actress and Goodwill ambassador will be ministering tonight powerfully, along with the 100 voices of the Destined for Greatness comprising of different churches. And then Friday, the crusade ends on Friday the same time. And then there will be ministration to orphans on Saturday morning. And we're grateful. Liberia is a blessed nation. And let me tell you, good is coming out of Liberia. And we believe that Liberia is destined for greatness. And don't allow anybody to tell you that this country is cursed. This country is not cursed. This country is blessed and it's on the agenda of God. And we call out the good. We bless God for our president and our incoming president. And we pray that our country will go forward. And we're grateful for hosting us on the show. And we believe by sitting here today, Bumper Show can never be the same because Bumper Show have just got connected to the Hollywood industry just by hosting the Hollywood actress here today. You just been ushered and elevated to another level because that's what our partnership does and collaboration does. And we are grateful to God for you hosting us. And we bless this country with the blessings of heaven. In the morning, our Israeli partner will be sharing the opportunity that the Israeli business guru brings to Liberia in the area of agriculture, in the area of science and technology, in the area of capacity building, in the area of security. So you're welcome in the morning, 8 a.m. at Jacobtown at the Abiding Divine Fellowship Church. And the free medical service ends tomorrow. You take advantage of it. Again, we are going beyond self. We're going beyond self. And we think that you yourself, the host, has gone beyond self, and we are grateful. Thank you, Rebecca, for coming. Thank you, Shara. Thank you to the rest of the team for taking time to come to this blessed nation and not listening to the crap on the internet, but believing what God has said about this nation and coming to see for yourself that this nation is a blessed nation. God bless Liberia.
Amen.
All right. So, the calls keep coming and the telephone ringing, and then a lot of people on social media say, don't leave the show. Stay on the show. So, before you leave, I'd like to read these out for you. Ananta Bimba. Wow, that's awesome. Peter Kang, I'm watching you from Bristol, Pennsylvania. And Princess Bam Jala said, I'm watching you from Cameroon. That's in Central Africa. Women Shea, watching you from Bismount, Iowa. Keep up the good, incredible work.
Oh, Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah. Iowa, you're Iowa. Joseph Lavala Sisi, watching you from Kampala, Uganda.
Yeah.
Wow.
East Africa. And then Conan Gator, thank you so much. That's awesome. And then who this is again? Roger J. Pigger keeps coming in. He can rest. He said, "Great job, radio host." So thank you so much
for giving your pap on the back.
Yeah, wonderful time with you folks. The CEO in the studios, not talking, just watching the show, and then Rebecca Holden, an actress from California, Los Angeles, in the studio. Bishop Robert Bimba was also here. I want to leave you with song "How Great Thou Art," but you need to do that before we leave. How great thou art.
You do very well yourself. Come tonight, we'll do a duet.
Sure. But let's start it. Let's do it and close the show.
Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the world thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout.
You're the papa, I'm going to find your I'm the papa, I'm going to get it. You're the one that you have your career. I just said,